Good evening, Facebook and YouTube. JDev has returned once again to give you exactly what you want. Of course, that would be more of me giving my thoughts, my opinions, and hopefully some good old-fashioned expert analysis on a certain topic subject. Of course, with it being Sunday night and Walking Dead season, I am here to give my brief thoughts on tonight's episode of The Walking Dead. Just going to give my thoughts on what I liked about the episode, what I didn't like, and then I'm actually going to score the episode. Rate it anywhere between a 0 and 10 and anything in between. But before I go into those details about the Walking Dead episode tonight, it's very important that if you're a fan of The Walking Dead and you've watched tonight's episode, that you leave a comment expressing what you thought of the episode, and that if you could score it, that would be great as well. I know it's asking a lot, but your opinion matters, so I would appreciate it if you just leave a comment. We want to get the discussion going, obviously, talking about our favorite program or one of our favorite programs, or maybe just a program that you watched that I really liked. Who knows? But it would be great if you did your due diligence and left some sort of comment regarding your thoughts on the show, and like the video if you want to. That's all I ask. I do my best to give you guys what I thought of the episode, and I only ask for the same in return. And you don't have to make a video about it. You can if you want. I'd watch it too. If you make a video about any episode of Walking Dead and you want me to watch it, by all means, send me the link or whatever, and I'll certainly watch it and give my thoughts on it as well. And of course, if you haven't watched tonight's episode of Walking Dead, if you're not caught up to tonight's episode of The Walking Dead, or if you're way behind, I highly suggest you don't watch this particular video because there's going to be spoilers. And as the season gets closer and closer to an end, the spoilers are going to get more and more and more. And I do my best not to give spoilers, but actually tonight I'm going to start talking about them. So, without further ado, let's get started. So tonight's episode of The Walking Dead was season 9, episode number 13. The episode title was called Chokepoint, and I did like the episode. And obviously, there were a few things I didn't like about it, but let's talk about what I did like. Henry and Lydia's relationship is really interesting, actually, thus far. Obviously, Henry is replacing Carl, as taking over Carl's role from the comic books. Some of Carl's role in the comic books, and I think he's done a good job. I mean, how much time has Henry had this season? God, I want to say he's been almost in every episode. Now, honestly, I have to do this. Spoiler alert. I mean, the rumors, and they're only rumors, they haven't been confirmed yet. The rumors are Henry doesn't make it out of this season alive. So that should be interesting. I mean, last season, the rumors were pretty clear that Tara was not going to survive last season. And lo and behold, Tara lives. So I don't know anything really. I'm good at guessing the major character deaths, but when it comes to the B, C characters, it's kind of hard to figure those out. But the rumors are that Henry doesn't make it out of the season alive, and that remains to be seen with how much time he has and how important the relationship with Lydia has. I don't know, but I like what they've done with them thus far. Every week that goes by, I start to like Lydia a little bit more. And Henry's annoying, and he doesn't listen to a damn thing that Daryl says, and then Daryl ends up following his lead, which I could see that's going to come back to bite Henry, and he's going to end up dying because of that or something like that. But it's still good. I like Henry. I like Lydia, and Daryl's even more likable now too. So that was good. Obviously, I like the dynamic between Daryl and Connie. They seem to make a good team, surprisingly enough, even though they both really don't say a lot. Connie doesn't say anything at all, and Daryl, well, he's getting better. So that was good. Let's talk about the Highwaymen. So that was an interesting curveball. So they introduced a new group of just random guys, and I have complained recently that the show has too many females. It just seems there's like 4 females to 1 male. And now they introduced this group where there's a bunch of guys, and they're called the Highwaymen, and they want certain goods and services to protect the roads, or I don't know. It's just interesting. I found them very interesting. They made them out to be menacing villains at first, and then like Carol's like, "Hey, you want to watch a movie?" And they got all happy and wide-eyed, and they're going to protect the kingdom's roads and help people into the kingdom just to watch a movie. Hey, you know what? If there's a zombie apocalypse and there was no electricity except in one place, and I had to just protect roads to watch any movie or TV show I want, I'd probably do the same thing. So it's interesting. I don't know anything. I don't think the Highwaymen were in the comic books at all. So it will be interesting to see where they go with that and see what they do with the Highwaymen, especially since the kingdom has they lost a lot of people. So this will add to the kingdom's numbers, and we'll see what happens with that. So just I liked them. I thought they were funny. in their brief role that they have. I don't even know the actor's name. I don't even know the character's name yet. The highwayman, especially the guy with the cowboy hat. We shall see on that one. So that was good stuff. Obviously, the best part of the episode was the Daryl and Beta confrontation. That was epic. Beta was kicking Daryl's ass, and then he pushed him down he pushed Beta down an elevator shaft. So that was pretty crucial. So that's a lot that I liked about the episode. It was a good episode. It's a little slow at times, but it was a good episode. Now for what I didn't like, well, I complain about this every time it happens. There wasn't any Negan in the episode, so that automatically makes the episode go down a little bit. But I'm not going to go as down as I usually do because this was a good episode. And there was no Michonne. I think she's there are two forefront characters on the show. They should be featured in every episode. Just my opinion. I know they don't like to do that, but I think it's crucial, especially towards the end of the season. So I'm challenged with scoring this episode, and it was a damn good one. It was good action, good development. I'm going to give it a 9.1 out of 10. 9.1 out of 10. No Negan, no Michonne. It's kind of in the middle of the middle of the second half of the season, so it's not a, if it was a season finale or something like that, it wouldn't be that high, but it was good stuff. Lots of development, lots of interesting things are going on. And yeah, 9.1 out of 10. Pretty good stuff for The Walking Dead so far. And everybody that hasn't, or let me rephrase that. Everybody that watches The Walking Dead on a regular basis, maybe not the initial night it's on, but within a week of, when the episode airs, if you know people that have stopped watching The Walking Dead, you better call them up and tell them to start watching again. Yes, I know a lot of people have left the show, and a lot of people are about to leave the show even more towards the end of the season and into next season. But The Walking Dead has been awesome this season. I must say it almost might be my favorite Walking Dead season of all time. And right now, just so you guys are aware, if you don't know, my favorite Walking Dead season is season 6 of The Walking Dead. So keep that in mind. But yeah, 9.1 out of 10. Good episode. Looking forward to what happens next week. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about the episode. Hopefully we see some Negan next week. It seems like they're going to be in Alexandria next week. And hopefully the episode will be centered around Negan. But I have a feeling it'll be centered around them arriving at Alexandria, and Michonne and Daryl. So, all right, well, make sure you give your thoughts on the episode. And I'll be back again soon. Later.